Question of the day is Chiefs broke? Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Pule, I am your host. And if you are joining us for the first time, first of all, welcome and thank you for joining us. And secondly, if you're wondering what is this channel about, well, this is where fans meet and talk about football, more specifically Kaizer Chiefs Football Club. So make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel so that you can be part of the community, and leave your comment down on the comment section below and join the conversation. I reserve the right to my own opinions. I'm not always right, so you have a right as well to leave your comment down on the comment section, letting us know what you think. Now, the subject that I want to tackle today, since there hasn't been any news about what's happening, who are we buying, and any progress on the signings or on the targets that we have, I just wanted to look at something that is a reality that we might be running away from. So for one, we have Rushwin Dortley, who has been linked with the Chiefs, and we've heard ukuthi Cape Town Spurs are willing to sell him, but the Chiefs has not found a way to pay for him. And you're like, it's 3 million, it's a 20-year-old, he plays in two positions, so it would make sense then for Chiefs to sign him. But they haven't done that. Then the question is why? And it's fair to say imalaiko. And if you don't believe me, then we go ahead to go to Indaba Msimango. Msimango has also come out and said he would like a new challenge. Further, we also had rumors of Umatoho was going to be involved in a swap deal. He was going to go to TS Galaxy, and then Chiefs was supposed to pay more money. Those were just rumors. And then there was going to be that swap deal with more money added so that Msimango can come to the side. Nothing has happened there either. And then now, yesterday, Golden Arrows decides to just post it on their Twitter account, because I don't think it's their admin who just decided, hey, you know what, let me post. He was told to do that. That can be either done to put pressure on Chiefs or to expose the Chiefs. Now, if you are not on Twitter and you haven't heard, the admin basically of Golden Arrows came out and said Chiefs is lying when they are saying Arrows wanted 6 million. First of all, we have not heard anything from Chiefs saying the Arrows want 6 million for Mmodi. But the rumors have been going around that Mmodi is costing Chiefs 6 million. But Arrows is saying apparently they are not even asking for half of 6 million. Now 6 million or half of 6 million is 3 million. So if Arrows is not asking for 3 million, which means they're asking for less than 3 million, understandably so, because the player's contract is expiring next season. So it makes sense, maybe it's 1 million, 2 million, around there. But Chiefs does not have the money to get Mmodi still, because a player who has openly said he's open to a new challenge now with Chiefs, we do not have money to pay for him. A player who's playing for a club that is broke, we do not have money for him. A player that has also been open about wanting to move Msimango, and actually the club chairman, who's this guy, TS Galaxy, he also said he does not hold players back. He won't say to a player, don't go to Chiefs, because he does not have the luxury to do that. But he can just let the players go if they want to go. And yet we've not been able to make those deals go through as well. And right now as we speak, we still don't have a striker. A very important position, and we haven't signed a striker. The question is why? I don't think Chiefs is not ambitious. I think Chiefs has shown how good they're ambitious. But if I can just give you the numbers, Ukwinika cost us 3 million. These are things that are out there. Utupri cost us 10 million. And then Umat reaching 5 million. So that's already 18 million on the 3 signings. Then you go to Solomon's unconfirmed. You go to Mahlat's unconfirmed. Umatlo also unconfirmed. Now, if you're thinking of Solomon's, he still had some years in his contract. He's still young enough. He's a versatile player. Let's just add 2 million. That's 20. Mahlat's maybe just say 3 or 4. That's 24. then Matlo maybe 1 million, 25 million. So there's a possibility of Chiefs has already spent 25 million, and on top of the 25 million that we spent, we did not get any money in. By the way, we haven't sold a player. The only player that we transfer listed was Akai. The rest were leaving Vele because their contracts had expired. So you see Uguti Vele, in terms of the outgoings, the money that we kind of freed up with the people who left the team, we actually used it for the signings, and we also used it, we will be using it for the salaries of the players, because some of the things it might look like Chiefs just break the bank. 25 million in South Africa is a lot of money. 25 million rands, that's a lot of money. We are not all Chelsea about to spend 100 million and then still have more money to spend. We are not in Europe, we don't have that much money. So it does look like Chiefs has kind of reached a point where they can't spend any more money. And even now, when I heard Kobamelo Kodisang, when Mike McCabe confirmed that the only team that he's talking to is Chiefs about Kodisang going to another team, it would only be Chiefs, because that's the only team. Those are the good news that I have for you today. The only team that is speaking to is Chiefs, and they've been able to overcome the hurdles that were there with regards to move Kodisang maybe to Chiefs, or not playing with Braga but finding playtime elsewhere. So the deal is gonna happen, if it happens, in the next 3 days. So today it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe by the end of the week. So that's the only positive thing. And the nice thing about that, Ukoti, we won't have to pay like the cash to buy him, but I'm sure there will still be some money that we'll have to pay in order to secure, because even when you are getting a player on a loan, you pay some money and you also pay maybe some part of his salary. So the only positive thing is that we might be getting Kodisang, but hopefully we have enough money to pay that money. So it's possible, Vele Noguti, the reason why we haven't maybe decided to buy Mmodi or buy Dot is because if we can get to Kodisang, then we get a striker and then we are sorted. And if Chiefs is broke, if Chiefs not really broke but no longer have money to buy an additional player, then it would make sense for them to try and leave the little that is there, if it's little ngempela, to buying a player also vala a crucial position. Because if we're being honest, if you look at all the other positions that we have in the squad right now, all of them seem to be covered. Like there's sufficient cover. Goalkeepers, right backs, left back maybe it's a bit, because Kona Uhlanti left back, Kona Umabiliso, and then Umashian can also play in there. You can also play Uriv there. So there's also cover there, enough cover, sufficient cover. So everywhere except the number 9 position that we struggled with last season, to score goals. We didn't get goals. And when you look around the South Africa, the strikers that are available, all of them were bought by Pirates, and Erasmus, we're not getting him with Sundowns, and Villagas is too old, so we're not gonna get him either. So if you look at it, you can see Kodisang looks like the only player now that we can get, and hopefully we still have enough money to make. Now, I made a video about the goalkeepers of Kaizer Chiefs. You can check it up here. And I'm continuing with that series during the weekend, where I will be looking at each position from. I started with the keepers, right backs, left backs, center backs. I will go through each position until number 9, and then I will give you my combined starting 11. So follow along that series as well. Start watching by looking at the video that will be linked somewhere here. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe, like, so that YouTube can spread this video to more people like you. And until next time, remember, equals Pule Mmodi.